Welcome to tonight for the Topic of the Week video. Christmas month continues with another Kingdom Hearts topic, this time on Vanitas. This week's topic was submitted by Jay Super on the Discord, and her topic is: the Kingdom Hearts fandom wanted Vanitas to be redeemed really badly. Do you agree with this fan opinion? Why or why not? In short, no. Vanitas is evil. Look, okay. Alright. I understand that a lot of people want some villains to be redeemed, and sometimes we do get this. We do get characters who start off bad and end up good. We even have redemptions in Kingdom Hearts. We see Axel started off being kind of a dick, to say the least, and he ultimately ended up becoming a good guy. But this is something I see in a lot of fandoms where they basically want everyone to be redeemed. No matter how horrid, no matter how evil, they want them to be redeemed. This can work. And Kingdom Hearts is generally a really optimistic series in this regard. But something that I feel like a lot of fandoms really need to realize is that not every antagonist is a Zuko or a Vegeta. Not every character is going to be getting a redemption arc. Especially when there's nothing to redeem. Because when a villain gets redeemed, they have to show that there is more to them than just being bad. Even Darth Vader, who in Star Wars, in the story of Star Wars, has killed countless people. He's a vicious, murderous monster. But at the very least, across the OT, we see that he does care for his son. Kind of a twisted way at first. But you can see that there is still some good in him. A sliver of good still left in him. But Luke brings that back up. And ultimately, Vader dies sacrificing himself for Luke. Alright? It's not something that the entire galaxy would see as a pure redemption, but it's a redemption nonetheless. It's something that Luke had been working for to get to get Vader to come back to the light, which he ultimately did. But not every character is like that. And I get kind of annoyed. This is something that's been annoying me for a number of years, is the fact that so many fandoms just want everyone to be redeemed. Just because they like the character. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with liking villains. I like plenty of villains myself. But not every character should or can be redeemed. And one of those characters is Vanitas. Okay. So Vanitas was the darkness from Ventus. Ventus was completely broken because of Xehanort creating the Keyblade, and this is why Ventus was left in such a completely messed up state when he was brought to Ericus. And really, it was Sora really helped him out when it came to his heart being like broken apart. But Vanitas is darkness. Like, even Xehanort, even motherfucking Xehanort, the main villain of the saga, across 20 years worth of games, even he had some good points to him. Especially, you see him having like a friendship with Ericus, and yes, he does later kill Ericus. But, like, you can see that he at least started as a not bad person. It was over the years and the years and the years that he became a darker and more twisted person, and then enacted a completely convoluted, over-the-top scheme to accomplish his many goals. Vanitas doesn't even have that. Vanitas is darkness. Vanitas is a one-track mind. Vanitas doesn't have really that depth on purpose. It's not because he's badly written. It's not like he's written two-dimensional. It's not like they're trying to write him to be some deep, complex character and they failed. He's supposed to be simply bad. And he doesn't have any intention of being good. like, and this is the thing, if a character, like, outright denies their, any chance at redemption, even when it's offered to them, and they've shown time and time again to always make the most horrid decisions and always chooses to be bad, they're probably not redeemable. I talked about this a while back when I did a video on the possible redemption of Kylo Ren, which, despite what The Rise of Skywalker would have you believe, I believe is absolutely impossible, because you don't have a character like that who gets handed a golden platter to redeem himself over and over, and then continually chooses to be a murderous, psychopathic, evil monster. And then go, oh yeah, he's redeemable. No. It doesn't work like that. That's bad writing. Vanitas is bad. And the way his character was written, especially in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I saw people complain in Kingdom Hearts 3 that, oh, it's horrible, it's stupid, this game is bad because Vanitas didn't get a redemption. I'm like, why would you expect one? Like, that's something that does confuse me. Why would the fandom expect Vanitas to get redeemed? I understand people like his character. I enjoy him as a villain, too. Well, that doesn't mean I want him to suddenly get a sob story and then turn around and be a good guy. I mean, you see with, characters like Axel. He started off as a person, and then he became nobodied, and then he became somebodied again. And he wasn't that bad, even because especially you see this in Days, with his friendship with Roxas and Shion, where even if he did do some bad stuff, he still had good things to him. So then that really makes it easier to understand him eventually becoming a good guy later on. But with Vanitas, we don't get that. Vanitas is the darkness from Ven. Very simple, very plain and simple. He had no interest in being redeemed. He did nothing that earned a redemption. He continued to be evil and bad and on the side of bad with absolutely no qualms. So it always kind of baffles me when people see Vanitas and they're like, oh, well, yeah, he should be redeemed. But why? Like, I understand, I've seen headcanons where he gets better and he acts like he's like a Vegeta, and like he's like Vegeta, and Ven is like Goku, and I get that, but that kind of stuff, that is just headcanons, that's fanfic, that's not stuff that is canon, and it's never been supported by canon. Like, even when we first saw Vanitas, and any of his subsequent appearances, we never got anything that would justify seeing him as someone capable of being redeemed. He was never written with that intention, and his character carried forward into Kingdom Hearts 3 with that same intention. I honestly don't even think it's that complicated of a thing to talk about. I don't think it's really that complex. He's just bad. We have plenty of more complex characters who have been antagonists. A lot of the characters in Organization 13, even the ones like Larxene and Marluxia, they're more complex, especially when you find out the fact that they have connections to, like, way back during the old time that we start seeing in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So it's like, yeah, there's more to them. And you see a lot of these other characters, like when you've got characters like Axel and Sayax, it's like, yeah, you see them as humans in Birth by Sleep, and you see some of the other characters who were in Organization 13 were humans, and then when they became nobodies, they effectively were drafted into Organization 13 to act as pawns for Xehanort. Even they were more sympathetic. Even the ones that we didn't really spend too much time with. But with Vanitas, no, we didn't have that. And it just baffles me. It really does baffle me that I see so many people who got up in arms the fact that he didn't get redeemed. It's just, some characters can be redeemed, others can't. And Vanitas, very simply, is one who couldn't and shouldn't have been redeemed. Because a contrived redemption is not interesting. It's really not. It just comes off as forced and just pandering to people who want it, rather than what would make sense in the story. So yeah, I think that's about it for this topic. If you want to submit a topic to me, you can comment down below if you're on YouTube, or if you're on Tumblr, send me an ask, but topic, then whatever topic you want me to talk about, or if you're on the Discord, just go to the topic submissions channel and submit a topic there. And just make sure to follow the rules I'll be posting down below. If you want to watch last week's topic video, you can check that out here. If you want to watch next week's topic video, you can check that out here when you get that done. So what are your opinions on Vanitas? Should he have been redeemed? Please comment below, and thank you for watching.